In Microsoft PowerPoint, there is an element that is called merge shapes, and this merge shape is very useful and it helps most presenters to add or combine two or more shapes. And this particular tool is not available when you get access to the tabs of PowerPoint interface, because we don't have this merge shape shown here. You can only get access to this merge shape when you have a contextual tab activated, which is called shape format. And how do we get access to it? If I move to the home tab in the drawing group, choose shapes, and I click on this, draw this shape. Because this shape is selected, I have this shape format activated. And when I move to the first group under this shape tab, I have insert shapes, and you can see that we have merge shapes. When you place your pointer on it, the screen tip says merge the selected shapes into one or more new geometric shapes. And currently this is fade out as compared to these options that we have here. This is activated, but this is deactivated. Before you can activate this, you need to add another shape, because when you look at the screen tips, it says merge the selected shapes into one or more new geometric shapes. So if I move back to this group, choose this shape and draw this circle here and place it here. Now these are two shapes drawn, but anytime you have one selected, you still have this option fade out. The only thing you can do is to hold the shift key and select the next shape, and that is going to activate the merge shapes in this particular group under the shape format tab. Now when I click on this option, I have 5 options available to me. We have union, combine, we have fragment, we have intersect, and also we have subtract. Let's walk through this theoretically. When you get access to the first option, which is union, union always combines all selected shapes into a single shape, removing any overlapping areas. Now when you look at these two selected shapes, you can see that this is rectangle and this is on top of this rectangle. And when I click on this union, this is going to remove any overlapping areas and make this particular shape a single shape. So this single shape was obtained by using the union option under the merge shapes to form a single shape, or this is out of two shapes to form a single shape. So that is the function of the union in the merge shapes. I'm going to undo. Now when I move back to the merge shapes, the second one is combine. This merge shapes to create new shape with the outline of the selected shapes. Let's take it again. Combine is used to merge shapes to create new shape with the outline of the selected shapes. Now this is the rectangle and this is the circle, and this circle is on top of this rectangle. This is the outline of this circle. Therefore when I use combine, this is going to create a new shape using the outline of the selected shapes. So when I click on this, this has formed a new shape, and depending on your preference, you can use or combine two different shapes, or you can draw multiple shapes and combine them to see how the outcome will be. But without wasting time and also showcasing this particular effect, that is why I'm using these two shapes to illustrate these options to you. Now let me undo. When I move to the merge shapes, the next one is fragment, and fragment breaks down shapes into smaller pieces where they are overlapped. So because this is overlapped on this rectangle, when I choose fragment, this is going to create pieces of what shapes. So when I click, this is a separate shape, and this is also a separate shape, and this has break down these two shapes into smaller pieces. Let me undo. So this is the function of the fragment option. So when you combine two shapes, it helps you to break them into smaller pieces. When I move back to merge shapes, the next one is intersect. Intersect is an option that creates a new shape from the overlapping area of two or more shapes. So you see that this rectangle, this is the end of its area, that is the overlapping area, and also the circle, this is the overlapping area on top of this rectangle. So when I choose intersect, that is going to form a new shape using its outline or overlapping areas. So this is a new shape created out of the rectangle and the circle. Let me undo. The last one under merge shapes is subtract, and this means that because this particular shape is on top of this and this shape was selected, because I selected this shape before selecting this shape, when I use subtract, this is going to take out the rectangle from the circle or the oval shape. So when I choose subtract, you see how this has worked perfectly. I've taken the rectangle out of the circle because I selected the circle before the rectangle. So when it comes to using this merge shapes options, know the sequence of selection as well. Let me undo and do it vice versa. If I select this rectangle before selecting the circle or the oval shape, use merge shapes and choose subtract, you can see that now I have taken the circle out of this rectangle and this has created a new shape for me. So these are the options under the merge shapes. Make sure you have a better use of it when it comes to drawing shapes, or this is also applied to pictures and also videos as well. You can subtract a picture from a shape or a shape from picture. You can also subtract or have a union, combine, fragment and intersect of text boxes, word art with shapes, and that is going to be an advanced tutorial I'm going to post on this channel. I'll prepare a video on advanced use of this merge shapes option, but presently this is the basic usage of this merge shapes: union, combine, fragment, intersect and also subtract. And as I said, this option is not available. It's always available when you have a shape drawn and also you have the shape format tab activated, and as usual when two or more shapes overlap each other, that is when you're going to have these options activated to you.